Back, everyone. We have another Grand Arena Championship here to do this week. I did win all three of my last week, so that was very, very good. I'm doing really well on banners right now, knock on wood, I guess. And we're going to see how I can do this week. I'm actually getting caught up on the feats as well. And I'm finally starting to knock out that reinforcement feat that has been there for a while. I was avoiding it due to trying to want to stay out of the or jumping 2 leagues at one time, I guess. So let's go ahead and get into the battles. Today we have this top team, and I'm pretty actually. Before we get into this, let's go into my defense because that has to do with that one. I shook things up in my defense a little bit. I went ahead and put Skylo on defense, and the reason why I put him back here, kind of with some junk, is because if you look in the top, I'm trying to draw out his CLS, Hun, and Chewbacca. I've looked through his history, and he normally uses CLS on one of these three teams, so hopefully that'll be attractive. The reason why I want to get rid of Chewbacca is because right now the only really non-Galactic Legend counter to Galactic Legends Kylo is that. It's Gas, Chewbacca, and 5s. So I'm trying to draw that out right now and put the rest of my teams up here. But I'm already seeing what I placed on defense was a terrible idea for what this guy placed on defense. This General Grievous, I was actually watching another streamer recently, and Black Mamba, and he was using Padme against this team, which that's a much better trade than I was going to use Gas again. I talked about I'm not using Jedi Knight Revan because of the gear, and this top team, I'm really, really, really kicking myself for this one. You guys see, I set Bastila here in the back, and this was such a stupid idea now looking back on it. And I always tell people, like, take the whole faction on defense or leave the whole faction on defense or take the whole faction on offense. And that's exactly what I didn't do. Because to take down this Malak team, I need Bastila on the team to help give me potency to be able to take down this Malak. Because this Malak is really, really strong. He's got a lot of tenacity, so I'm going to have to go ahead and burn. I could either burn Darth Revan or Gas on it, and I decided I'm going to burn Gas because my Darth Revan in 3v3 is actually a little bit better than my Gas. So let's just go ahead and get into that one right now. My Rex is just going to be barely faster than the enemy team, and we're going to go ahead and take an Arc. I should be faster, I should be able to get tenacity up, and I'm going to go right after Malak because eventually he's going to go anyways, and if I go after him right away, he's going to use his Drain Force instead of his buff removal. And the reason why that's important is because I need to keep tenacity up on my team as long as possible, because the second they start getting debuffs out, it's going to be a never-ending turn meter train. Hopefully by the time the first tenacity up should block Bastila Sphere, it should block Emperor Palpatine's stuns. Yeah, and that should be enough for my team to get going more than theirs. So yeah, this should work without many issues. But yeah, that would have been such a better trade. Jedi Knight Revan, Bastila, and Yoda. Now I have to use Gas and Rex and Arc. That was just a dumb move. I was trying to put something lighter on defense. Alright, so yeah, we are going to go first. Just barely, it seems. Bring up everyone else's TM. And we're going to start, just like I said, we're going to gun right for Malak. If we can daze him, we can get even more damage. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and throw this over onto him as well. Yep, he used Drain Life, which is perfect. Fear is going to get blocked. That is as well. Let's actually see if we can push back turn meter there. Nope. That's okay. That's okay as well. We want to keep countering Malak because every time we do, we lower his overall max health, which is pretty important. Turn meter, yes, okay. Alright, just go ahead and use basic, remove the buff, push back Emperor Palpatine, and that's not overly great. Okay, that's actually really, really good. Get rid of Malak. His max health just got drained massively, and Gas should be able to take out these other two really, really well. Let's push Emperor Palpatine back. Get rid of him. Okay, not the best banners. Yeah, 40. I'm still kicking myself for leaving Bastila on defense. That should have been much, much easier than it was. Bugs, we're going to go ahead and use standard Traya. Nothing really to worry about here. I'm going to go ahead and bring in Nihilus. I don't need it because Vader's the stronger option that I've been going with, but these aren't relics, so I should be perfectly fine. Traya, Scion, Nihilus. These three will get the job done. There we go. Alright, so this battle is going to go as normal. They're going to go first. They actually cleansed, interestingly enough. I guess that might have been because of Nihilus's dots or something. That was not that great of an idea on their part. They're spreading around their... Ooh, there goes Traya. That's not good. Let's go ahead and get rid of those buffs. Now we pretty much are going to rely entirely on Nihilus's dots to get rid of the team. Yeah, it's not good for banners, actually. Hopefully he can't even get past my Skylo. That's kind of what I'm counting on right now. But yeah, basically what's going to happen here is Nihilus is going to keep spraying around dots, and they're all eventually just going to die via dots. Maybe just go for the big hit, actually. Yep, there we go. Cool. And yeah, the other two died from dots. Awesome. 49, really bad, but that's okay. Again, I'm really counting on the fact that he can't get through my my Skylo back there. Let's go ahead and bring an Empire here. I really like Thrawn to help control Droideka. That should give me enough time to get both ability block or a shock on him for when he comes out with all those charges. Where's Vader? Vader. And that will leave me... I'll still have Darth Revan for the back wall, along with CLS, Nest, the rest of the gang. Yeah, these banners are trash. Alright, so I'm going to go first. That's a pretty fast nude, actually. Maybe I had ability block him first. That's a really fast nude, actually. I should have checked to make sure my Vader was faster. I don't know if he is. Yeah, let's just go ahead and fracture you. Alright, Vader is faster, so we're going to go ahead and do this first. Actually, no, Merciless first. The reason why I don't want to get countered by him. Ability block. Okay, that works. Another ability block here. And then maybe kill Droideka? Nope. Should have kept the ability block. Go ahead and pay that off. Don't want to run into trouble with that. Shock. Can we get a shock on anyone? All right, we did. Very good. Let's see here. Shock. Maybe he'll lose his taunt. All right. Killed Newt. Really fragile Newt. And then I want to get an ability block. So let's go back over to Vader. This should work. There we go. Yeah, I really underestimated Relic Vader. Killed one of basic. Alright, so that worked really well. Alright, what do we have in the back? Okay, good. Thank God, no gas. That was really my one big concern for this one. Okay, so he leaves. Okay, most of this is pretty routine. So let's go ahead and hit Karth here. And we're going to go ahead and hit Karth with what we always hit Karth with. Old school Kylo. Simple battle as always. Just gonna go right after mission. Why not? He's gonna taunt. That's whatever. Let's go ahead and get some retribution so we can start counterattacking. Blind. That's okay. All right, now I'm really starting to stack up the dots. So we're gonna really start to get some DPS out here. There we go. Yep. Bye-bye, Zalbar. Oh, she didn't get the blind. That's kind of cool. Bye, Karth. Bye, mission. Sooner rather than later. And finished. Xylo doing what he always does. That was a freebie. Let's see, what else do we have? I want to go ahead and use... I think I want to go ahead and use Nest on this Padme team. The Padme is not modded for all-out health, and she's only Relic 3, which really... You want to be higher than that if you want to survive Nest. And also, there's no Jedi Knight Anakin on this team. She doesn't have the 6E health mod here, which you really should want. And she's got a speed set. So I think she's only at like 60,000 health or something. Yeah. Actually, 70k. So that should be enough for Nest under Kira to be able to take her out given the right RNG. I don't think this will time out. That is my biggest concern, though, because there's no way they're going to kill her. Kira, Nest. Should be pretty straightforward. Just try to focus down Padme. I've actually never, ever done... I've never done Nest 3v3 before. So this will be a first. Hopefully it doesn't backfire on me. Sometimes I think these actually go a little worse because of the lag in general, too. Alright, so we're starting on our protection. There's just a lot of buffs in general that go around in this team, so they should be able to build up enough. Kenobi's constantly giving out Foresight, Retribution. Someone gave Offense up at one point, I think. Not sure who that was. And I think her Protection up actually counts as a buff too. If we can get a moment where Padme has no Protection up and no Foresight from GK, we're going to go ahead and use the big hit. Actually, she can't have crit avoidance either. But yeah, we're already getting into her. We're already getting into her health, so that's a good sign. Gonna need more offense from that Nesty girl. There we go. All right, so we still have 3 more minutes to get into this. But this is good. This is going to be challenging. I believe. Oh yeah, it's General Kenobi that gives someone offense up. That's right. Okay, yeah, I'm already getting her to half health, and we're not even halfway through. That's good. We'll be fine. Oof. Yeah, her health still just isn't really enough either in this matchup. Yeah, I think one more hit and she's gonna be done. We're gonna try to focus down a... Oh, she healed. We're gonna go ahead and try to focus down Ahsoka afterwards because we want to get full protection banners, and Ahsoka is gonna take away a lot more than GK is going to. I gotta pay more attention. There we go. Ah, come on, Padme, you're killing me. Just about had her. There we go, big hit. All right, yeah, that was getting a little too close for comfort. I'm just going to start to go all in on Ahsoka, and hopefully I should be able to recover protection off of General Kenobi entirely. Yeah, I should be. All right, so 2 minutes to spare. Ness did her job. It's good to know that works pretty well. That's the first, like I said, that's the first time I've really done that here. Let's go back up top. The most threatening team right now is going to be General Grievous. So I'm just going to go full all in with Darth Revan and Bastila and Malak, because why not? Originally I would have used this team elsewhere. Oh, yeah, I wanted to use Gas actually up against Grievous, which I guess would have gotten really bad banners anyway, so maybe this wasn't a complete loss. Go ahead and hit him. Let's go ahead and shock B2. This B2 doesn't really have any tenacity. Okay, apparently enough. There we go. And let's go ahead and shock everyone, knock some B2 stacks or B1 stacks down. Oh, killed him. Did not want to do that. Let's go ahead and drain GG. Ooh, okay, yeah. Deathmark, awesome. Alright, so this one's just going to be really hard to recover banners on because B1 he strips so much, constantly giving that out. Yeah, all AoEs all day. Malik should be able to get full banners back just because of how his mechanics work. Yeah, but the other two, that's not going to happen. There we go. All right, so 52 banners. This is going well. As long as he chokes on my Skylo here in the back, we'll be fine. But he did take gas, and he did take Chewbacca. He took everything he needs. But he kind of has to one-shot everything, it looks like, right now. Unless I screw up somewhere, which is possible. Let's see, how do we want to do this? We need to focus on getting kills with where is it? With First Order Stormtroopers, or at least them and their variations, as well as getting advantage, which we have gotten 0 times so far. But I'm taking 2 FO or 2 First Order teams specifically on offense for that reason. And that should make a pretty big difference. I'm trying to think of who I wanted to use for who right now. I believe for this crew team, I should be fine with Jedi Training Rey. I'll bring in her and the 2 droids. Let's bring in here Resistance. I think I'm just going to be barely faster than crew here. Yep, there we go. Push him back. I didn't get ability block. That is a bummer. How do I want to do this? Let's go ahead and see if we can get exposes. That way we can kind of control them better. Okay, we got one on Xylo. Okay, it's still on Xylo. Good. That's okay. Let's go after him. See if we can get a stun. No, I'm not. I'm not getting the moves I want to get. Now, that's really not good, actually. He's going to get his 2-turn stun. This could end badly. Okay, but he used it on BB-8. That's okay. Let's go ahead and put this on JTR. Remove this. We're still not getting ability block. We're getting everything but. Can I get a stun over here? All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and clear that off BB-8. Stun? Okay, cool. No ability blocks, but I can get stuns. Understand that one. Ooh, okay, yeah, I gotta be careful with that. Can I stun you? Guess not. Oh, that's not good either. There we go, ability blocked. Awesome. I want to get rid of Xylo because I think I can get protection banners back with just crew on the board. He's pretty easy. He's pretty easy to get protection banners back on as long as you don't use the healing immunity. You're being a real pain in the butt, crew. Stun, stun, stun. All right, very good. Tenacity down. Take that off of him. All right, cool. All right, so like I said, we're going to try to see if we can control him here. And that means we need to not use Jedi Training Rey's little hand wave move. Or sorry, we can use her hand wave. We can't use her assist. That's the important one. Stun. Wiggle. Don't use that. Got to remember that. Wiggle again. The goal here is we're gonna try to get back to BB-8's whatchamacallit. We're gonna try to get back to BB-8's Illuminated Destiny because that actually gives protection up. Go see if we can daze him again. Those debuff actually heal him too. We're probably gonna want to go in for the kill maybe with 40 seconds left on the clock, something like that. Stun? Yeah, there we go. If I could get at least full protection on BB-8, that would be great. Maybe even full health on R2. R2 took a beating this round. He didn't do so hot. This is probably really boring right now. There we go, okay. So BB-8 got full protection, which is very good. I would really, really like to get full health with R2, though. And this little trick, as far as healing immunity goes, always works on crew, just because crew without healing immunity, especially when you get into his relics, just kind of doesn't die. Like he's just going to keep going. Hand wave. Once we get healing immunity on him, he's going to drop a lot faster. I have been pretty fortunate to also kind of lock these stuns, though, because that way he's not attacking and he's not going to lower down any other stats. Hand wave. The daze is important too, which I didn't get this time, which is unfortunate. But I did get the stun, so I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, so we're going to get this Illuminated Destiny, and then we're just going to start going in for the kill. Got one more. Stun, stun. Yes, okay, good. Okay. So I think this is really as close as we're going to get. So let's go in for the kill now. I don't want this to time out for some reason. Healing immunity's there. Keep getting hits with R2, see if we can get full health on him. Hand wave to keep him down. Basic. Basic. And there we go. Alright, so 30 seconds left on the clock. Maybe. Yeah, I missed full health on R2, unfortunately. But I got full protection on BB-8. So that was probably worth it. Alright, so that team's down. Let's go ahead and think here a little bit. I know the last 4 teams. I know what I want to use. I've got 2 First Order teams. I've got Jedi Knight Revan, and I've also got CLS. So I'm not really in any fear of losing anything at this point. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. Because I think at Wampa, I think Wampa's only going to really beat one of these teams. I think it's going to be that Night Sister team. I should actually focus on see what my Phasma team can actually beat. I don't think my Phasma team's actually going to be able to beat much. Maybe Hux. He's going to block their turn meter. But I don't think they counter, so that's kind of a useless leader ability. And if we can go right, for a Lobster, just right out the gate, that'd be great. Now, but the question, I don't know how well this is going to work. Maybe Phasma, Hux, and First Order Executioner. I think that'll work. And that leaves me Sith Trooper to go against the other team. Yeah, that'll work, because I'll also cut their TM off. Okay. So we're going to bring in Phasma for the extra advantage. The buff. And a lot of people might be wondering why I'm not using Huxley, and the reason why is because level 1. Phasma, Hux, and First Order Executioner. That should leave me Lobster, Crew, and First Order Officer to take out something else. I actually really haven't seen Lobster's full potential in Grand Arena, because I always use him with Skylo, and he's really watered down against other GLs, because the big thing about him is his really, really big crit damage. And he can't crit against Rey or Kylo because of how their kits work. So maybe we'll really get to see him do some work today. And we got to try to get as many kills as possible with First Order Executioner. So let's actually... let's go ahead and clear the advantage off them. Get some more. Big hit. There we go. One kill down. Not quite 2. Let's go ahead and refresh the cooldowns on him. Another big hit. 2. All right, we got 2. Why not? There we go. All right, so Fox got all 3 kills. I did lose 2 protection banners. That's pretty darn good. I think this top team, Jango worries me. Jango worries me on a lot of teams. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring in full Jedi Knight Revan for this one. Jedi Knight Revan, Jolie. There we go. Because Jango starting off with this contract is really, really powerful. And Jango in general with that rocket can just really mess you up. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Dooku right away. Just because I can. He's really annoying. It's actually kind of tanky. Goodbye. And then get some Foresight up. Foresight and Tenacity. That was very nice. Gonna go ahead and focus Sun Fact just because Jango over there has damage immunity. Go ahead and heal up Yoda. See, I don't know. I don't think Jolie needs any more, but let's just give it to him anyways. More foresight. And I would just go on and Django. This defense is actually, despite my blunders, seems to be much weaker than the vast majority ones. I forgot to get counter chance under Dooku. That could have been really annoying. Okay, so full 54 there. Very good. I think that clears that bottom one for us too. How much advantage do we get from that first fight? I don't think it was enough. I don't think it was very much at all. Okay, no, 20 times. We got 17 in that first battle, so that was good. And we also got we got 3 kills with First Order Executioner, so that was really nice. Okay, so I realize now I actually have 3 teams left. I have Crew with First Order Officer and Sith Trooper. And I also have Wampa and I also have CLS, so I have a whole extra team on offense now. Unfortunately, the right thing to do would be to use CLS on Bossk and Wampa on Mother Talzin. But the issue with that is I really would like to get more advantage. I would like to be able to do whatever I want with FO in the next 2 battles. Top team, I know I can use Wampa, and I know I can use it for full banners. And that's really all that matters. And then we'll figure out how to use First Order on the bottom, because I don't think we can use First Order on the top. No, I'm not going to risk it. Because I don't really have any heals for them. Where are my guys here? Oh yeah, they don't really have a faction, just Dark Side. Bring in the Dark Side. Wampa, Want, and Sith Empire Trooper. Love this team. I can't remember the last Grand Arena where I couldn't use this. Unless you want to count the one from last week where they lost because of the defense that guy set. There we go. Always the TM tech first so we can really get things going. Dazem, very nice. That's okay. We're gonna get we're gonna go ahead and get healing over time from our Want. Not gonna do protection over time first because we really want them to heal to get rid of plague. I probably should have gone after Talzin there. Again, healing over time. We're not going to go for protection over time. Go ahead and roar here. It looks like Wampa's already shaken it off. Again, heal over time, not protection over time. Or health over time, I'm sorry. There we go. I would love to kill Talzin because I think she has another plague ready to go. And then after this, we can start working on getting their protection back up. Yeah, let's do that now. Protection up. I go ahead and roar because we're gonna need to kill Acolyte via AoE, which isn't gonna be an issue because Wampa has stacking damage. Yep, there we go. Full banners, and that's why I really just love this team. Not just for Night Sisters, but anything that just doesn't have really quick burst damage. Maybe like a high relic Droideka that we saw in the beginning. Alright. I really don't know how Greef's kit works too much. So I think I'm just going to stun Bossk and try to kill Boba. I think, hopefully, just the fact that everything I have is relics will just completely destroy him. I'm really kind of sad that CLS is going to sit on the bench. Assuming this doesn't lose. Let's give it right to him. Big hit. Oh, I did not realize that he was faster, but I think that's okay, actually. Ooh, yeah, ooh. He hits hard. Wow, okay. So we did indeed see what I thought we were going to see. Oh, wow, he hits so hard. Okay, so I took the 1 banner hit from not using CLS, and I definitely used advantage more than 3 times. So, it's pretty good. What we got for defense? That's what I thought, because he only has a negotiator. Interesting. How high gear is this? Okay, what is that, gear 8, 7? How's Biggs? Biggs is gear 12. And I believe his is Chewy's reg 3. Yeah, okay. So I could probably go with maybe one reinforcement against this. Let's go ahead and claim our advantage feat. And I think Sith Trooper also killed everyone. Okay, did. Very nice. Okay. I think I can claim all these now. Yeah, I can claim you now. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to hit Kyber this week. All right, doing really well. Need to finish up those reinforcement ones, though, and the arena battles. Yeah, I got all the feats for now. Cool. I am currently rank 8. That's kind of nice. Let's see how much ships does for me. So, Kenobi. You. I think I'm just going to go ahead and bring in Plo. I'm going to be able to wreck right through this guy. So, I think this should be more than enough. Plo to get back banners, because between the Millennium Falcon and Akbar, this team has a good amount of AoEs that can kind of strip that protection right off. And we will finally have a Grand Arena again that didn't go over 40 or 50 or an hour. Okay, so let's go. Let's give Termir to the one that has kind of the lowest right now. Can I just kill him? Ah, very close. Very, very close. Ooh, do we want to use it right on him? Nah. Let's go over here. Is my 5's going to go next? Because that would just be great. I didn't. That's such a bummer. I would have been able to kill both of them. It's going to cost me a lot more banners now. Just basic, because why not? I don't really want to bring in Plo yet. If I bring in Plo, he's going to use his AoE after. Yeah, so there's really no point. Normally in an arena battle, I would not advise that. Yeah, now I'm definitely going to want Plo. Basic there, get rid of you. Okay. Bring him in for the protection, health recovery. Second time. Basic to clear that. Basic. This is really annoying. Don't use the AoE. Yes, cool. Yeah, piss Anakin off. That's what you want to do. Just to kill him. Or not. That's fine. Let's go ahead and stick this on you. Put this on you so you just don't die. There we go. Offense up, get defense down. That worked well. Okay, 65. I've gotten higher against Millennium Falcon, but that's okay. Yeah, 2463. It's a good score, but I really feel like with what this guy put on defense, it could have been higher. Like, if Maitreya could have survived, that would have been 2 more banners there. Against this Emperor Palpatine team, I really could have gotten maybe... I could have gotten a lot more banners had I taken a Jedi Knight Revan. Jedi Knight Revan would have gotten full banners, so that's what, like 8 more banners there. Yeah, that was the biggest one. So I'm okay with this. It could have been better, but I didn't drop any battles. So if he drops anything, he's done. And I put Skylo on defense. So unless he figures out how to kind of work that gas counter, and he doesn't use his CLS in this first wall, I think I kind of just sealed his fate. But we'll see. Everything is possible. Don't want to count him out just yet. But I'll go ahead and edit in the final score once I see it. Until then, everyone, stay awesome. And I hope everyone stayed awesome, because here was the final for this match. I'm changing things up a little bit. I wanted to film it after to show everyone how things ended up. I really underestimated this guy. I did win. You saw that from the beginning, but I won by a total of 8 banners, which is ridiculous. He one-shot every single thing I put on defense, including Skylo in the back. I specifically set this stuff up to draw out the counter for Skylo. Apparently I didn't, he used it and it worked flawlessly. So like I said, he one-shot everything. He did good. I did a little bit better, but still, dude did a very good job. And ultimately, I don't know what I'm gonna do here moving forward now, because I thought, if I put Skylo on defense, it's a guaranteed win. They're not gonna be able to get through, and that's just evidently not true. Even trying to put him on the back wall. Or maybe this player was just really good. Like, I don't know if I showed you guys the last time, but if you look at this guy's account, he has 376,000 overall lifetime points. And that's pretty relative, but that's just as high as mine is. So he's a really, really, really good player who wins very often. So he knew what he was doing. I think Skylo still might have been a good idea on the back wall, though, specifically because the counter for Skylo is Chewbacca, Gas, and Fives. Chewbacca and Gas and Fives can all be split up into different teams. Fives can go Shock, Chewbacca can go with CLS, and Gas can stay on his own. So maybe in theory, I weakened his other teams and cost him banners on their teams because he had to kind of make that makeshift team there. But either way, hats off to this guy. Did really well. I will look forward to looking into the battle history to see what really it was that kept him up. I don't know if maybe it was ships. Maybe he tried to go undersized and lost a bunch of stuff. Maybe it was Skylo. He ended up, I don't know, with one character with like 6 ban or like only health. I don't know. But I'm interested to see how it is, to see what I can learn from there. Thanks again for watching, and continue staying awesome.